Hello everyone, welcome back. Today let us see lesson 8 from Signals and Systems of Unit 1. In this lesson we are going to cover orthogonal signal space part 2, evaluation of mean square error. After this lesson students can be able to express how the orthogonal signals are being represented in space and able to describe the concept of evaluation of mean square error epsilon. So in the earlier lesson we are discussing the value of epsilon. The value of epsilon is given as 1 by k. Oh, sorry. The value of epsilon need to be obtained. In the previous lesson, we have obtained the value of the magnitude c, where c suffix j is given as 1 by kg integration t1 to t2 x of t into gj of t, or integral of x of t into gj of t by integral of gj square of t within the limits of t1 to t2. Similarly, if I express for a signal of r, so just replace the term j with r. So this R indicating the other signal, means for other signal we are expressing the value of magnitude. So considering these two types of constant parameters, let us now evaluate the mean square. So the value we have for epsilon is 1 by t2 minus t1 integral t1 to t2 xe of t, and xe of t, as you already discussed, it is a difference of two vectors. One is x of t and minus summation of cr into gr of t. Here summation term, I think you know that we are considering the signals in a space. So for that reason we are expressing all the signals at a time, considering n signals. So after expressing the xe of t in terms of x of t and gr of t, and after expanding as it is in the form of a minus b whole square, after expanding the expression will be looking as you see in the slide. Next, the magnitude CR can be represented or rewritten as integral t1 to t2 x of t into gr of t dt equals to CR into integral t1 to t2 gr square of t into dt. As CR is a constant magnitude, this can be expressed outside the integration. So we are expressing the integration t1 to t2 x of t gr of t in terms of CR, and the integral t1 to t2 gr square, as you know, we have expressed it as kj for j signal, and here we are representing for r, so it is represented with r signal. Okay, next, substitute in epsilon equation. So after substituting the epsilon equation in place of integral x of t into gr of t, which is a cr kr, we can see here in place of integral of t1 to x of t gr of t, we are writing cr kr, as we are expressed x of t into gr of t as cr integral t1 to t2 gr square of t. Okay. So after writing this expression in place of here, and cr integral gr of t is also represented with the cr here. So here the expression already we have got cr here. Here we have got cr square, and here we already got cr. So for this reason we are having, or we get cr square and cr square kr, as it is two times, so we need to subtract and we get the result as you can see here, plus summation r equal to 1 to n cr square kr minus 2 into summation r equal to 1 to n cr square kr. If I subtract from these two, I get with the negative sign and the remaining terms as it is. Okay, next, from the above expression epsilon can be rewritten as, from here we can write the expression as, the first term is as it is integration t1 to t2 x square of t dt, and the remaining term it is a cr square kr. So we are expanding the term from, as it is a set of n elements, we are expressing from 1 to n. So here it is a summation. So from 1 to n we are expanding the summation term. Hence from above expression epsilon can be evaluated using the above expression. Okay. Right now from this lesson, finished this lesson. So we'll meet in the next lesson. Thank you.